Let's go ahead and set the ball and the dumbbells down if you have them, and we're gonna do a side plank on the left. Now we're each gonna show you a different variation of how to achieve this exercise. I'm about the midline effort where we have the left hand on the floor, left foot stacked in front of the right, and we lengthen into a diagonal. Jessie has her feet stacked for a more narrow base, and Kate has her forearm and her left knee down. And that's gonna give you 3 different levels to achieve the same focus and effort, but just with more or less challenge. Think about the left shoulder blade wrapping down and around the rib basket rather than hanging and sinking into that shoulder, getting it close to the ear. A long diagonal from the heels reaching through the crown of the head. And for additional cardiovascular effort, we can inhale as the right arm floats up above the shoulder. Exhale as we bring it back in line with the hip. Inhale, long arm comes in line with the shoulder. Exhale as it taps onto the hip. Really reaching long as we work. If that feels aggressive after a few tries, put your arm back down. If you like it, keep going. Let's do 3 more. I like it. You like it? Awesome. Let's do 2 more. We're gonna go swimming next. Sounds good, right? Bring the arm down and with intention, lengthen towards your mat. All right, let's turn onto our belly. And we're gonna have our arms extended long in front of us and our legs extended long behind us. To start with, the forehead is gonna go down onto the mat. The collarbones are wide. And this is not an opportunity for you to just sink your abdomen into the mat. We wanna think about lengthening the tailbone away from the crown of the head. And do you feel how that kind of peeled your belly up off the mat and really engaged the deep abdominals? So keep that low back long as we now hover the right arm and left foot off of the floor. Nothing else changes. Set it down. And now left arm, right leg. Set it down. We're lifting from the shoulder and hip joint, not the fingers and the toes. Right arm, left leg. And now left arm, right leg. Really think about deepening the crease. We're all working together, continuing with that pattern. Think about deepening the crease under the right hip as it raises, and then deepening the crease behind the left hip as it raises. Think about the shoulder blade melting down and around the ribs as you float one hand up and then the other. Lengthen the tailbone long. Don't let the abdominals start to spill into the floor. We've got the left arm and right leg. Let's pick up the pace. Set it down. Right arm, set it down. Left arm, we're doing the leg as well. I'm just cueing the arm, right arm. Left arm, let's cue the leg, left leg. Right leg reaching long, long, long. Tailbone is reaching away. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And all the way released. All right, let's go into our Wunda Best. This is one of our signature moves. It's a sincere challenge and a heck of a lot of fun. Hands go wide at the front of your mat, and we're gonna bring our feet onto the mat in a 4-point parallel position. Without changing the height of your tush, we're going to shift back, bending the knees. Now we're going to tip the torso forward, and the tush does raise up into a pike position. The right leg stays where it is. It stays bent and it stays in with a deep hip crease. And now we're gonna reach the left leg up and back at your best diagonal. Bring it in towards the midline of the body, a tiny touch more to find that inner thigh. Do we find that? All right. And now we're going to exhale as we come essentially into a single leg plank, shift the weight forward. And now we're gonna inhale as we tip the torso down and the left leg floats up. Exhale, shift it forward. Both legs are long. Inhale as we lengthen back. It feels delicious. I like the way one of my mentors describes a move like this. She'll often tell me it's like fun, but different. Lengthening back as we reach. Exhaling as we hinge forward. Hold the next one back. We have a deep bend to the right leg. Crease under the left hip. And now we're gonna do a tiny pulse. Tiny pulse, just deepening the crease under the hip, tiny pulse. You can check that your pelvis is still level. Reach the right hip back, tiny pulse. Last 5, last 4, last 3. We swim again, oh my gosh. Last 2, last 1. Bring that left knee down.